Hi guys, welcome to the Roots and Wings call. Thank you guys for being on live, and hello to all of those that are participating, by listening to the recording. I want this to be an interactive call. This is just a once a week quick call to really kind of connect and recharge and talk about some things that are in the pipe and how we can collectively unite and be stronger together. So I wanted to talk about the epic announcement last night that wasn't really as epic as people were thinking it might be. Here's what I think that was all about. I really do think New Year's kickoff in 2019 in January is going to be unbelievable. Here's some of the things I know, and I know enough to be dangerous, but number one, Michael and Lynn and Stephen Lavoti, who are all part of our support team and our upline, are all part of the field advisory board. And there was a palpable excitement and energy I've never seen before after the field advisory board coming from Lynn and Michael. Actually, it was extraordinary. I mean, their excitement made me really excited. And I always talk to Lynn right after that because I'm always throwing out, like, one of my main things, and I don't know how you guys feel about this, but for 4 years, I have been like, get rid of the bodybuilders, forget the bikini models walking across the stage. Can we have a flipping soccer mom, in their minivan, passing out energy, our protein bars, are passing out our amped hydrate on their way to soccer practice, instead of this small little target market of bikini models and weight bodybuilders. I mean, that is such a small little sliver of society. Let's mainstream this. If our mission is to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain, why are we marketing to this tiny little group? And then when people are like, ooh, nutritional cleansing, that sounds extreme, then we follow it up with, oh, well, let me show you some videos with these bodybuilders and bikini models. It's insane. So I have been saying that for 4 years, and they are completely changing that branding. I mean, I'm not saying it's due to me, but I've been yelling about it. Believe me, every field advisory board, I'm like, please tell them to, bring this more, make the branding more family oriented. And, I think, like, if I would have not known Lynn, and if I would have only seen that, I would never have joined this company. I would have been like, that is so tacky, and I don't want any part of that. But so anyway, that's one thing. And they're really changing their branding to become family friendly. We're really going to be starting to lead more with the Ultimate Pack. And the Ultimate Pack, guys, they're going to start changing the Ultimate Pack and making it more of like a family pack, and including the essence oils. And so you can try everything, but the Ultimate Pack before was bizarre. It had like one bottle of Isogenesis plus Ageless Essentials with Isogenesis. It was weird. So they're going to make that more family friendly. Is anyone familiar with Dr. Bob, the creator of Emergency? Guys, okay, you guys know Emergency, right? Emergency, I mean, it's huge. It's a $1 billion one product wonder, product. Dr. Bob is now on the Isagenix Scientific Advisory Board and is now a nutritional formulator for Isagenix. I mean, that is huge. So we brought him over, I believe, 1.5 years ago, and it was huge. Emergency. Okay, it's Emergen-C, like vitamin C. And it's kind of like when you are starting to get a cold or whatever, it's immune system support. And it is huge, 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 huge. You'll find it in any grocery store, any pharmacy. And, that formulator is now on our scientific advisory board. So
can I just chime in real quick?
Sure.
Yes. This is Nancy. I just wanted to say that, ironically, my daughter, who's away in college, just texted me the other day saying that she wasn't feeling good and that she went and got some of that, but it was expensive, and she wanted to know if Isagenix had anything comparable to Emergency. So, I mean, whether it be our Hydrate or our Isommune, things like that, that college kids should go to school stocked up with. So back to the notion of branding to the family.
Absolutely, right? We should all have, the Isommune that we add to our shakes. In that, the spray, I'm getting off track here, but I do want to let you guys know that I had a pediatrician who stocked Isommune, the spray, in her pediatric office. And after she studied it and looked at it, she's like, there's nothing like this in the marketplace. It's something we don't even hardly talk about, but we should. And she said, it's amazing, Heidi. It's got bovine colostrum. And I'm like, huh? What is that? You guys, it is the breast milk in cows. And do you remember, I think most of you all are mothers, and remember the colostrum, the clear liquid that comes out of the breast, right before your milk comes in, that clear liquid, which is, it absolutely has so many immune supporting nutrients. Liquid gold. I love it. Liquid gold. It's unbelievable. And she's like, this is incredible. I've never seen a product with this. So anyway, we have that. We got to start talking about it more and making this more family friendly. And can't you guys see this as, we're shifting from this, not that we all know that Isagenix is so much more than a weight loss company, but really restructuring our branding to become so much bigger. Like, this is your health and wellness and nutritionally dense grocery store for your family, to create a foundation of wellness for your family. That's going to be more the messaging. It's exciting, right? Coupled with that, Dr. Bob has been under contractual constraints since he's come on board at Isagenix, where with his former company, where he could not take some of the, the formulations that he didn't completely own, that they owned, and some of the things that he did while under the umbrella of this bigger company, until now. Now that has run out, and now at New Year's kickoff in 2019, and I don't know what it is, but there is some game changer coming out, that no other company has, formulated by Dr. Bob. That's really all I know. And then, it's the year of dairy-free. They're going to start having dairy-free seasonal shakes. So not just like the eggnog with the whey protein, but also dairy-free. So that's exciting. So there's a lot of things going on. Is he considered on our corporate staff? He is actually one of the nutritional formulators on our scientific advisory board. So he's not really our corporate staff guys. There's our corporate executive staff, which has a team of thoroughbreds, the likes of which I've never seen. Truly. Paul Burkemper said to me, Jim Coover is the most brilliant businessman I've ever met. And I asked him why. We were at Top Achievers. Right after Jim spoke, he said that. And he said, because he knows how to put together the best team, the best. And if you start seeing, if you really start going to the events and getting to know the corporate staff, they really are unbelievable. We've got Travis Garza, who's just, I love him. And Mac, who's hilarious. You guys, it was worth going to Celebration just to see Mac do this dance. Beverly knows what I'm talking about. I'll post it. You've got to watch it just for the laugh. But, Jim Cooper, Kathy Cooper, Eric Cooper, PETA, the other thing that they're doing is PETA's part now is, how we can take our, the packaging in our Isagenix business or Isagenix boxes, you know, that stuff that looks kind of like styrofoamy, and you can put it under water, you know, in running water, and it disintegrates. Did you guys know that? Yeah. I mean, we are so relevant. Everything this company is doing is so relevant to today's trends, today's values. It's exciting. Now, the other thing is, and you all might have heard about this as well, is that they are now putting in place, this will be completely done by New Year's kickoff 2020, so a year from January, but they are putting in place an IT virtual platform that less than 100 companies on the globe have. I mean, that's breathtaking. Less than 100 companies. I'm not talking about network marketing companies. I'm talking about any company. I'm sure Amazon has this, and you know, but the infrastructure that they are creating and putting in place will take this company to $5 billion and beyond. $5 billion and beyond. So the purpose of last night, and I think it was, in my opinion, kind of rolled out ineffectively and hypey, but I think they are so excited about what's coming that the epic announcement was, oh my God, there's so much epic stuff coming on Get a Running Start, get a head start for 2019 so that you can be at mile marker 1 on your journey to 10 miles or whatever, while everybody else is starting, you know, at mile marker 0. I mean, so that really is, you know, basically what that was all about. Before I open it up, I want to show you guys something that I'm so excited about. This is something that I encourage everyone to bookmark. Sorry, my little Zoom deal is in the way of opening my browser. Okay, here we go. This is, I'll tell you what, guys, I found this website when I first started my first year, and I kind of forgot about it because there's so much information. Now, after being in this business for almost 7 years, I've looked at this again, and I'm like, oh my God, this is like mission control. This is called allinonebusiness.net. And I believe, I'm going to pull it up, I believe that, I'm pretty sure that Carol and Peter, oh God, Nancy, help me out. What is their name? Do you remember?
Carol Taylor?
Yes.
Right? And Peter, Carol. I can't remember Peter's last name, but I remember this site. Yeah, there's so much.
Oh my God. I mean, I'm just like, I love it. So here it is. And this is going to be part of, you know, next week I'm going to be launching. I've been working in the background, as some of you know, for about the last 4 weeks on our Facebook page in this thing that Facebook just created. And I've been working on the back end, and I'm going to launch it, but it's going to have everything at your fingertips because it's so hard to find things. But this is going to be front and center. And guys, I'm just going to kind of walk you through this quickly, but these two videos are really my favorite high-level overview videos that are short that Isagenix has. Business of the Future, the content in this is phenomenal. Lynn just posted it on Success. And then Isagenix Explained. I love this. This is really fact-oriented. This is really warm and cozy, like this couple talking about how awesome, and you know, he's a chiropractor and how he's implemented in this business to create wellness. Just Cleanse, love that one. Product facts. And remember, I don't know if some of you were on the 10 to the top call with Sarah Richter, but this is a little bit of a, Sarah Richter did a product overview and catalog overview on one of the 10 to the top calls. Well, here is her doing a more abbreviated, it's 41 minutes, so it's pretty long, but an abbreviated education of our products. Then, you know, the performance, the essential oils, everything, healthy aging. These are all my favorite videos in one place. And what's so cool is, like, when you click on one, Save Your Brain, you don't, like, it doesn't, you don't see all those other videos on the side. You know, this is really clean. So if you want to send this to someone, you can just copy and paste this address and it'll go right here. So they can just watch Save Your Brain. For the start people, these are income plans. This Enroll in Order, this is basically our step 3 in our 5-step system, Enroll. And what's so great is, you guys, here's all the countries, Spain, you know, Canada, US, everything, all here, everything you need to find. And then, you know, this is, you know, we forget about this, but guys, Isagenix, from a corporate level, has a 3-step system. IsaMovie is their prospecting system. IsaProduct is the, you know, to equip your product users with everything they need to know about how to use the products to maximize their success. And Isagenix Business is everything you need to know to build a business. And here's all the international sponsorship. And then we've got articles and tips, business flyers. I mean, everything you could possibly imagine. So I love this. I mean, you might want to explore this, but pretty much almost everything you need to find is right here. So love that. And now, is this it? Is this it? Yeah, this is part of it. But we'll also have like our 5-step. I think our orientation call, again, for those of you who aren't doing the orientation call or plugging me into an orientation call, please do it. I swear it's where the magic happens. I say it all the time. But I know Louisa has 2 business builders now, because I did not because I did the orientation call, but because I can kind of cast a bigger vision. You know, she's a spin instructor, and she can enroll a lot of people because they see her. I mean, I don't know if you've seen Louisa's before and after picture, but wow, it's pretty compelling. And, you know, people have watched that and they're like, what are you doing? And she's able to enroll people, but then she doesn't really have time or, you know, the wherewithal to kind of connect with them again and show them how to maximize their Isagenix account and all that. I love doing that. So again, if any of you want that kind of support, I'm here for that. Just reach out to me and I can, you know, show you exactly how to do it. It's simply, Nancy's done it also. It's simply just plugging me in to a 3-way text, introducing me, and, you know, teeing it up at an enrollment. Hey, listen, Heather, I'm super excited to get your wholesale account set up with Isagenix. The next step, in order to equip you with all the amazing resources and tools to maximize your Isagenix goals, is to schedule a 15-minute interactive call with my friend Heidi. And my friend Heidi lives in Aspen, Colorado, but she can set this call up with you before your bucks even arrives. I'll pull you into a 3-way text and introduce you so you two can set that call up. And that call is like this additional exposure. It's not weird. Like a 3-way call can get weird. You know, that's what it's like the 3-way call. We've tried that and it works sometimes, but it's weird. It's like everyone's like, oh God, you're trying to get me to do something. This is no, you've bought the products. She knows far more about how to equip you than I do. I'm just starting, or, I don't have the time. And it's really powerful, the orientation call. So anyway, that's all I have. And I wanted to open it up to any questions that you all might have. Oh, wait. I can't. Bev, are you talking? Why can't I? Can anyone hear Bev?
No,
Shoot.
I can't.
Sorry, Bev. I wish I were a lip reader. But I'm not. Anyone else? No? Okay. I don't know if this is helpful, but the other thing that I'm working on with Kimberly is, do you want me to show you this really quick? This is my vision. We're going to go, she's in Vail, I'm in Aspen. There's a huge valley between us, and I just looked up chiropractors, spas, gyms. In the valley, there's literally between Aspen and Vail, and in Aspen and Vail proper, there are literally over 65 wellness companies, venues in the valley. And if we could just get a couple of them, I had a chiropractor in St. Louis, guys. She enrolled, she never duplicated, but certainly it's possible to duplicate, she enrolled like every single patient of hers on a value pack. Her first 3 weeks, I've never seen anything like it. And I asked her, I'm like, how are you doing this? And she's like, oh my God, I love this stuff. I just tell them, if you really want to amplify your success, this nutrition that I'm on, and I've really researched the company and the science, this nutritional system, Isagenix, will absolutely complement what we're doing here from a chiropractic standpoint. The nutrition will really amplify your results. And I can just show you how to open a wholesale account so you get the products for the same price I get them for. And she's like, this is how I started. Boom, it was done. She enrolled 15 value packs in her first month. So anyway, I'm working on this. It's a work in progress. But I do want to show you this because I think, for those of you who are like, God, I want to take it up a little level and I'm tired of my warm market. It's, they're bugging me, or whatever. This is basically, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Oh, shoot. Sorry. I just had it up. This is basically what I'm putting together, and it's very, very simple. Here's some language I think is just perfect, especially if you have any personal relationships, or someone who has some personal relationships with chiropractors, gym owners, wellness venues, anything like that. You want to bring it right to the forefront. Hey, I'm, so-and-so, I'm sure you're bombarded with different nutritional companies all claiming to have the best. But listen, I found something I'm super impressed with. We have a ton of gym owners and personal trainers or spa, whatever it is across the country who are incorporating this with enormous success. This could be something that could add an additional stream of income to your gym in addition to being a huge benefit in helping your clients attain their health goals. It may or may not be a fit, but would you be open to setting up a 20-minute appointment or phone call so we can explore potential synergies? Guys, if you get the appointment, I'll get on. I mean, that's really where I'm my best. Like I can say, because I do have wellness, I have lots of them that are having success and adding an additional income stream. So here, this is my friend Laura St. John, her husband Scott, and they do, this is, you don't have to listen to this, it's 43 minutes, but here's the protocol, okay? And this is this is what Paul and I have found to be most effective. Paul actually, kudos to Paul, he put this together. But it's very, very simple. And this would be, again, for anything. So, they're like, well, what do I do? How do I do it? Well, proper nutrition is critical to reaching one's health goals. And we have a comprehensive nutritional system that's cost-effective and easy. So it's simple. One, you order the products and use it yourself for a 30-day trial period. Money back guarantee if you're not satisfied. You guys, we want to get the gym owner or the spa director or whoever enrolled. The worst that we have found, and I've worked with people, and we've made the mistake of like over talking about it. And it's just like, get the products in your body. Two, if you're satisfied with the results, obviously you don't want to promote something in your gym or spa or whatever that you don't believe in. So get them in your body. In your body. If you're satisfied, you can introduce and recommend the products to your clients with integrity. Three, we'll show them how to purchase the products at wholesale. It's that simple. And, it works. That you need to tell someone, what makes us different? Well, here, look at our studies. We have rock solid science. Here's Skidmore College study. I have these really awesome charts that Liz O'Keefe made. They're like really visual. Instead of 56% more weight loss, it shows just in a chart. So I'll have those. And then help grow your business. Helping more clients leads to greater client retention. What's in it for them? So this just really has everything. And then, they a lot of times want to know, well, what should I get? I love the head to toe wellness banner. If you guys have seen that, we have a wellness place called Fahrenheit, a spa down Valley that's what they have, this head to toe wellness banner. It's awesome. And people ask about it, and then it's just really easy. So anyway, that is, kind of taking it past your warm market. And you guys think if you got one Laura and Scott St. John, or one, what is the name? I'm so bad at names. The name of that cute couple who, the chiropractor and his wife that are killing it in Isagenix and made that video. So anyway, that, really bad connection in ballet is over. So that's all I have. But guys, don't ever think you're going to run out of people to talk to. Okay. And Talisha, okay, awesome. Would I just send this verbiage without speaking to them? You know what? Let's talk about that, Talisha. Why don't we set up a Zoom call, you and I, tomorrow? Private message me, and I can just, you can tell me the background, like, do you know them? How well do you know them? And then we'll construct a plan to just, attack. I love your smile. Oh my God, I love your smile. Okay, guys, I know it's so good to see you all on this call. And, we are going to start our Sunday Grow Pro calls back after 10 to the top. And it was just the 6, we have 7, 8, 9, 10, we have 4 more 10 to the top calls. And then we're going to, kind of evolve from this smaller call, unless, you feel you still need this, to the bigger Sunday Grow Pro call that we always have. But I just want to let you guys know, I did a Facebook Live yesterday, and I don't know if all of you know, I know some of you know that I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I went to this really amazing symposium yesterday on addiction. And, I think one of the major things that I got out of it is we, as U.S. citizens, as it's almost like we've been taught, like, do it on your own, and I really got this very simple message yesterday that I want to pass on to this team, because I think it really applies to our team and to Isagenix as a company. If you need help, ask for help. And if you're not getting the help you need and the support you need from your enrolling sponsor, then reach up. And if you can't get it from them, then reach up again. And if you're not getting it from them, and I swear to you guys, there have been times where I have not been able to get the help I needed from Lynn and Michael. And they're the #1 income earners. It doesn't mean that they're not, I mean, they're unbelievable. But I've actually had to reach up to Kathy Cooper about a couple things. So that's really, what we're all about in terms of how this compensation plan works. It's so interesting. Like, Kathy and Jim aren't going to be able to go to $5 billion unless they make a shitload of people successful. They can't do it on their own. You see what I'm saying? It's not possible. I can't be successful unless I help. A lot of people make a lot of money. It's not possible. You will not be able. So we must embrace that culture. We must embrace feeling okay with reaching out and asking for help if you're struggling, because we all do. And the worst is it feeds on each other. It's like, I'm a golfer. It's like missing a short putt, and all of a sudden, every time every putt you look at that's that big, where you normally say, oh, I'll make that putt easy, you missed a couple in a row, and it's like, oh my God, I can't make it. And your confidence is shaken and you shut down. So we must ask for help. So I encourage you guys to do that. And thank you. Thank you for listening. Reach out for help. All right, guys. Yep.
Oh, I just wanted to say something around that. Well, a couple things, but I won't ramble on too long. But one is the asking for help. I didn't used to want to go to those people I didn't personally enroll, like maybe if it was somebody you personally enrolled who no longer is involved in the people they enrolled, you felt like, well, I'm kind of, I want to empower them to take care of their person, but maybe those people are no longer involved in the business. So I finally learned that it's not trying to control anyone else's business. It's actually just going in there and taking care of your entire organization, since this is a business and we want to take care of the entire organization. And that actually does help that person who kind of faded away, because they may come back into it again. And hopefully they're appreciative of you, reaching down. I don't mean to say down, but, reaching down to somebody else that somebody else enrolled. So that's just an example, because there have been people like, wow, I'm really glad because I wasn't getting this support, or I didn't know this or that. So I think that goes back to the very beginning, why it's so important to meet everybody, not only your personally enrolled, but the people they enroll. I think that's so important to do. And then one other comment is that when Michael last night shared about his hard times, how he grew up, food stamps, etc., everyone so responded to that. And I just feel like sometimes I'm confused whether to share the vulnerability in the midst of what you're going through, because our family's going through a lot of stuff right now, and whether to share that in the midst of it, or you kind of wait until afterwards and get through it and then share it. But I've realized, like Michael said, there's no shame in what you're going through, because I think you will then relate to so many people, and it'll just make the connections that much greater. So I'm trying to figure out how to be vulnerable and but not be woe is me,
Yeah, be vulnerable and authentic without being a victim.
Right. So anyway, just two things that I'm trying to decipher in my head. Take care of everybody, or let everybody know out there that you're happy to help them, and also be truthful with yourself and with others about your current situation, without being a victim, like Heidi said. Those are the things I'm working on. Just thought I would mention that, throw it out there.
I so appreciate that. And Joy, I know you have Bonnie Joy, guys. Bonnie/Joy, I'm going to unmute you. Tanya Kirkpatrick. I would love to hear anything from Tanya.
Well, if you don't follow Tanya's post on Facebook, it's worth changing your habits. She really has some cool ideas and some really innovative posts. But here's one that she did a while back, and she actually made a video on this that I found really helpful. I'm an old-fashioned direct marketer. I'm used to doing demos in home parties, things like that. We don't do that so much in Isagenix, but I needed props, if you will. Tanya went to a store that I never heard of. Forgive me, I'm not big city. Ulta. Anybody know Ulta? ULTA. I ordered.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's Ulta. I don't know how you pronounce it. Anyway, she bought this bag that is crazy good for putting samples in and small sizes of things and sitting down with somebody in a coffee shop and doing a presentation. Very low key, very low pressure, the way she says she does it. And the video walks you through step by step what she puts in it and how she explains it. So I actually ordered one of those online, and I have filled it now. And because of my work schedule for the next month and a half or so, I can't do much in the way of demos, but this bag is getting primed and ready to go big time. And it's going to be a lot of fun, I think, to go out and talk to people with something that I can actually show them tangible, give them samples from. Because when I've done these coffee shop meetings before, it's pretty boring. And what Tanya says is that when she starts pulling this stuff out, everybody in the coffee shop is watching her. So it's not just the person she's meeting with, it's everybody else too. So thanks for letting me share that, Heidi. I'm looking forward to doing that.
Thank you so much. And you know, I know Ricky shared that on the ISA Dream team, and this is why I'm so excited about the thing I'm doing in the background, because I can add that in an intuitive place that everyone can find.
Nice.
To reference. Let's see, I'm looking through this.
If you just go on Facebook and Google,
Right.
just on Google, look up Tanya Kirkpatrick sample bag or something like that. It'll come up.
You know, and I think it's really important. Oh, here, I found it. Okay, here, I can show you this real quick, guys, because I think the other thing about this is we're also visual, right? I mean, this is right. Is this what you're talking about, Bonnie?
I think I'm muted again. I don't have my glasses on, but that looks right.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it. That's the bag. It's about $40, but to me, it's a business expense, and I think it's going to work really well for me.
Okay, so this is another thing where next week when I roll out this, it's called Units on Facebook. We can put this as part of, you know, where you'll be intuitively able to find this. And I am going to end with this, guys. Next week, start thinking about, for example, this brilliant idea from Tanya Kirkpatrick. Where would you intuitively find this? Presentations? Sharing Isagenix?
Prospect meetings?
Okay, and you know, I like that. Prospect meetings, yeah. Sharing Isagenix, because there's so many ways to do that. This is for a one-on-one coffee shop meeting. So flippin' brilliant. I love this. And this will duplicate. And I do believe, honestly, that belly to belly is, I can just see it. You're at a coffee meeting and you're bringing this out, and, you know, I would give my prospect here, you know, take this home to try, and, you know, here's a bar, take this home to try. You'll love it. But I absolutely love that. So start thinking about, you know, kind of organizationally, some very simple, not complicated, very, very simple, if you will, categories that are intuitive, where, you know, you could easily find everything you need. And I'm thinking, you know, things like handling objections would be one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can, oh my God, I can find every single objection right here, you know, in this one unit. So, you know, just, you know, if we can put this together, you know, do this together, it'll be more fun. All right, guys. Well, let's make it a great week. And also, you know, as much as I do think it was a little bit anticlimactic, last night's epic announcement, I do think that it is time to get really busy, put the pedal to the metal, and, you know, we are less than $1 billion this year, and the idea of us going to $5 billion, as Jim Cougar says, in a very short amount of time, timing wise, this is it, you know. And then we'll go flat. I mean, when I came in, the company was going like this, and then we flattened out. That's how all companies are, Apple, any company. But we are about to hit another time in huge momentum, and it's really major momentum as we expand internationally and bring the company to critical mass. So thanks for listening, guys. Have a great night.
Thanks, Heidi.
And Talisha, private message me and give me a couple times for tomorrow or the next day where we can chat about the gems.
Okay.
All right. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Good night.
Thanks, everybody.